They always say, don't be sad it's over, be happy it happened. Well, that's a bunch of bull. Hey everybody, it's Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we are here with 6 days left in the summer season here at Hersheypark. And wow, did this summer really go fast. But we're here one more day, and we're actually here to pretty much to enjoy the park. Pretty much the only thing I'm looking to film is the POV of the Ferris wheel, but everything else here today is to kick back and enjoy this beautiful park. The summer season went by way too fast. But you know, we did a lot, and filming wise we got a lot of stuff done here at Hersheypark, so can't really complain. But it is a bummer that the season is almost over, so we wanted to get one more day at the park. It is a Tuesday. A week from now the park will be closed, so with that being said, we might as well show you a little bit of Candemonium and then enjoy the sweet start and start heading into the deeper end of the park. Boy, we're definitely going to miss this, but you know what, might as well enjoy it while we're here. All right, so the first place I stopped was Coco Cruiser, because I actually did ride it for the challenge accepted video there, but I never actually did a short for it. So it was probably our 83rd or something like that, but it ended up being our 92nd. But all right, so right now we are actually at the 10 minutes left before they actually open up the park. We're at the sweet start right now, and I'm thinking the best place for me to go would probably be over with the crowd to head right over to Wildcat's Revenge and then do what I've been wanting to do for a while, which is the POV of the Ferris wheel. So I might as well knock that out pretty quick here. So, but like I said, we're already here for the sweet start. I only got here about 10:30, so it wasn't a huge sweet start like I did with the challenge one. But yeah, I might do this, or I might actually grab food. So I'll see how the lines go, because I don't know how many hours I'm going to be here. But yep, with the sweet start, this section is open for the season pass people. But as we head up this way, you're going to see the barricade, and this barricade gets pretty swamped because everybody jumps over here to run to the water park, or in my case, Wildcat's Revenge. So right here, we're right in front of the Reese's. I can honestly say they do have a lot of mascots out already, so that's good to see. And here, if you look at the schedule for Reese's, he's here a lot. And then one other thing I wanted to show you too is the Music Box Theater is being utilized, and starting Friday the 13th in September, they're actually going to have a Monster Ball. So they're actually going to have a show here for Dark Nights, which is Shake, Rattle, and Glow Monster Ball, September 13th to November 3rd. So if you're looking at the Music Box, you like shows, that's where you want to go. All right, time for a montage. It's the launching of the opening of the park here, and because of the sweet start, we're basically already at Fahrenheit. But it is funny watching the kids run. I can understand running if you're trying to get like a great spot over at the water park, but if you're just trying to like be the first one on Wildcat's Revenge and stuff like that, probably not the best thing. When I did the challenge accepted video, I jumped on Storm Runner and Jolly Rancher Remix, but at this point, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to head right on out to Wildcat's Revenge. Like I said, I got the filming I needed to get done with Coco Cruiser. I actually jumped on it too. I figured I might as well make it authentically the 92nd, but at this point, I really don't have much to film except for the POV I want to do with the Ferris wheel, so no big rush on that. There's usually not a big line for the Ferris wheel, so I'm not going to lose sleep over that one there. But right here's Fahrenheit. They're testing that. Right there's the back end of Wildcat's Revenge. So, but I notice most people are veering over right to the water park, which makes a lot of sense. It is a hot day, and today we will walk through the water park. I'll show you a little bit with the water park. But yet again, history-wise, that historically was a place that Ari would be there all the time, same with Kylie, but as I got older, I just don't really do as many water parks anymore. I'll film them, but I'm a little bummed because every once in a while, like at Six Flags Darien Lake or Six Flags America, I'd be looking at the hurricane harbors and be like, man, that would be a lot of fun to actually dive right into. But like I said, I didn't even bring a swimsuit. Tomorrow I'm going to hit Knoebels to do Challenge Accepted, but they don't really have much of a water park. So Thursday I want to hit Dorney. So if I go to Dorney, that might be where I bring the swimsuit to kind of enjoy that. But as you can tell, there's nobody around here. So I should be able to walk right on Wildcat's Revenge and maybe get 2 or 3 beforehand. Here is Tidal Force. Also today they made a big announcement for the Twizzler Twisted Gravity. So we're going to stop by that today in the video too and show you all that stuff that's going on with the amphitheater area. So it's a great addition to the park, but we'll talk more about that later on in the video. All right, off to Wildcat. All right, so we're back here, Wildcat's Revenge. We actually end up getting pretty much 2 rides on it there. The dispatches were a little bit slower than I usually like, so we didn't get as good as we usually do, but you know what? Being on there anyway was pretty fun. So I'm back here, so I might as well knock out the Ferris wheel POV, so then the rest of the day I can just play. Yet again, if you're familiar with our channel, I personally hate the Ferris wheels because I'm afraid of heights, but I also noticed that when I do a POV of something that scares me, it does pretty well. So I'm doing this for you guys. I think you guys like hearing the fear in my voice, but let me head on over here to the Ferris wheel and see what I can get. So you know, somebody must be looking out for me here because I'm over here, I'm getting ready to check it out, and it says right here the Ferris wheel is temporarily out of service. So that is simply perfect for somebody like me. So I think I'm going to head out towards the front of the park and actually grab a meal. So, but yep, can't say I didn't try. I did try to get on it, but it is closed. All right, so it looks like I probably had my last meal because I got confirmation that the meal plan will actually close at the on Labor Day. So I had to grab one last Philly cheesesteak here, but I'm going to head on over this way here. Notice that the area is pretty empty. It took all year, but we finally did get a situation where you actually do have actual picnic benches and stuff here. So. But now on, if you do want to come to Hersheypark, I definitely highly recommend it the week that the kids go back to school. So there is Storm Runner, and you know what? With these lines, it makes a lot of sense for me to. There is Jolly Rancher Remix, but definitely makes sense for me to jump on Storm Runner right now. So that's what I'm going to do, and head right over and jump on Storm Runner. All right, just got off Storm Runner. Ran over here real quick here to show you this awesome launch. It's definitely a top 3 coaster in this park. Only negative is that it's short. Always wait for the rollback. There it is. And you know what? I was just on Kingda Ka yesterday, and I can honestly say it's probably more intense than Kingda Ka. All right, so got on it. It's running great. So now I'm going to head out down here. I feel like I always got to walk down this area here. It's pretty iconic for me just because of the fact that me and the kids have been going here for years. And I remember when this was like the cool part of the park here, this little dip into Trailblazer. But with that being said, I'm going to head on over to get up and jump on Great Bear. I really have only done Great Bear like once or twice this year, and with the crowds being so low today, this would be a good day for me to actually do that. So I like how they put the flowers here. They used to be up by Wildcat. But, oh, and there is Trailblazer actually. Speak of the devil, might as well get it going through the Helix here. Like I said, this was state of the art when it opened up in the 70s, but now it's just a great family ride. At double Helix, as it comes whipping right through here. My first ride, Kylie's first ride, Ari's first ride. So that is Trailblazer. All right, so we're about halfway done with our video today of our last park day at Hersheypark. And so far so good here. I've been nice and relaxing. But if you got this far, definitely make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Simple click for you means a lot to us. All right, we're down here in the Hollow, and today is Tuesday, and basically in a week this park closes. But you know what? They made a big announcement today. Right here is where the amphitheater was, and they've been doing a lot of construction here all year. And people were thinking, I always thought it was going to be a flat ride, but today we actually got verification that coming for 2025 is going to be Twizzlers Twisted Gravity. So right here is where it's going to be, which I like it for 3 different reasons. First of all, it's in the Hollow. So if you're familiar, this is the original area of the park with the Comet and with Spring Creek going by here. So they really, right there's the looper going, and they got Great Bear, but they really haven't added anything new here since Skyrush. So by them adding Twizzlers Twisted Gravity right here, that should start bringing people back here to the Hollow. Right there goes Great Bear going up the hill. Second thing is they do have some extreme rides like the Drop Tower and Claw and things like that, but they really don't have like any extreme rides. Well, this is going to be 140 feet tall. And it's going to be a swing. I'm hoping it swings out over the creek here. I would love for it to go up and back in that direction where it's going back over by that tree and going up over here. But it could actually swing along this way too, so we'll find out more later. So that gives the extreme ride. It gives you something in the Hollow, and last but not least, they're finally naming something after Twizzler. Now, I was under the impression as Great Bear goes by, might as well show you the Engelman. So when Wildcat's Revenge came out there, I was under the impression that they were going to name it Twisted Twizzler. I always thought that would be a great name, but they did call it Wildcat's Revenge, which I'm very happy for. But now you actually have Twizzlers Twisted Gravity, which is going to be a great addition to the park. So they're utilizing Twizzler. They got an extreme ride, the tallest one in the world. They're claiming at 140 feet and 65 miles per hour, whipping back and forth. And of course, it gives you something here, gives you another reason to come down here to the Hollow, which is was one of the more quiet parts of the park, except for Great Bear. Well, it's going to get a lot louder next year. Alright, so I decided to head up here just to show you a little bit of the construction here from above. And I got verification by Chris here. Chris is actually part of Disney Lovers at Hersheypark, one of the Great Bear forums. And you're saying that it's going to shoot out towards Great Bear, correct? So it's going to shoot out towards Great Bear, then shoot out this way here. So what do you think about the change? Do you think it's going to be a positive?
It's going to make this whole area basically brand new. It's going to give it a better look, a newer look. I'm anticipating that they're going to go ahead and they're going to put all new patio in on Overlook Cafe.
Yeah, right now we're at the Overlook Cafe. So they did the inside. I showed you guys earlier when we did a walkthrough of the Overlook this year. But this is the patio here. So this is the part that, like I said, it's really close here. Now, here's a question that neither one of us talked about. Do you think the queue is going to be down low, or do you think it's going to be up high? How are they going to enter this ride?
I think the queue is going to be down low. They're going to have the queue.
So go across that bridge right there that I shot from before.
And then you'll go up a set of steps basically up into the swing.
Yeah, that makes sense and stuff like that too, because that way people will mostly enter from the Hollow.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, let's show you the construction. Now, we both agree that this is going to really pick up in about a week when the park closes. But as you can tell, they're getting ready to put the footers in. Once they made that announcement, they were full steam ahead, ready to go. So, but if you like the amphitheater where I got to see Weird Al Yankovic first row many years ago. There's not much left. But hey, Chris, thank you so much. And remember, check out Disney Lovers at Hersheypark to get all the latest news on Hersheypark. You know, sometimes I wish we were able to have a camera on the ride, because with Great Bear, the views of the construction are magnificent. Very impressed with all the work they got going, and it's only going to escalate when they close down for next week. So we got the sprinklers going because it's kind of a hot day here. Now, the other thing I did notice is you cannot really get onto the log flume. Actually, yeah, it looks like you can. There it is. Yep, you can still get onto the log flume. So I'm gonna go jump on the log flume because I haven't done that in a long time, and then I'm gonna get ready to head home. You know, it wasn't intentional, but that is my second flume in 2 days, and the next couple parks actually have water parks have log flumes too. So might be doing a few log flumes this week. Yesterday was Six Flags Great Adventure, 50 years old, just opened up that weekend. So tomorrow's gonna be Knoebels, so gonna have to get on that. That was closed for most of the year too. So who knows, maybe 5 flumes in 5 days, which would actually be an awesome thing. So right now, I have to go around this way now because the path to the hollow is closed because of the construction. So now I am going to be winding down my day. I've only been here about 2-3 hours, which, to be honest with you, is normal for me at these parks. I usually don't do full days unless it's a out-of-town park like Niagara, Magic Mountain, Knoxbury, and stuff like that. But yeah, I got on Wildcat, got some food, got some drinks, checked out the construction. Yeah, pretty good day. Got on a Flume, which I hardly ever do. Here is S&S. S&S is going to have a friend next year there with Twizzler Twisted Gravity. It's going to take some time getting used to that. There's a monorail. I love the monorail. Did not get on it all this year, but we filmed it last year. Just for the record, still don't know what's going on with this whole Pepsi thing. Been there many years, never saw it actually operating. So I'm going to cut across here. Then I'm going to cut across here. Now, of course, I do feel like I need to get on Candemonium. I've only done that a few times this year, and it's a really good ride. You know, Great Bear is fantastic. So far today, I only got on a couple coasters, but there's no crowd. As you can tell, there's no crowd here today. Too bad I won't be able to make it back here anymore this year, but definitely would have been a good day to do the... today would be a great day for you to do all 15 coasters in one day if you were doing that challenge. But yeah, as you can tell here, that's completely empty. Right there is Great Bear. Great Bear is running fantastic, by the way. Same with Storm Runner. Pretty much all the coasters have been running great, but I am going to be finishing up here, so let me head on over to Candemonium, jump on that quick because there's not many lines, and then I'll give you my final thoughts for the season. All right, so I got off Candemonium, but then I realized, you know what? I really need to jump on Skyrush. So about 40 minutes since the last update, but we also did Skyrush. So I think this would be a good time to pretty much give you my final assessment of Hersheypark. So this year, the crowd's been crazy. Today's been a pretty mellow day, but crowds have been crazy, which goes to show you, while Disney and other parks are hurting this year, Hersheypark has really been bringing their A game, and they really didn't have a new attraction this year. They upgraded things on Comet, they upgraded things on Skyrush, you know, some new food offerings, but they really didn't have the new shiny like most of the times you're used to with these parks. Let me cut over here quick. So for them to have the crowd here, here's the world's greatest photographer, almost running me over, but there she is. All right, but all in all, Hersheypark's been amazing. Will I get a season pass next year? Yeah, definitely coming back again next year. I'm still going to be local. This is still my home park. So next year, 2025, I will have the pass. Probably going to go king size again. as they have them right there. I do like the king size perks. Didn't really need a giant perk. All that would have done is give me a few more rides on Wildcat's Revenge this year. So yeah, definitely coming back next year. Definitely going to have to do a brand new Explorer with the Twisted Twizzlers. There's Dispatch Pizza. But yeah, so today, pretty mellow day. The only thing I was going to film today was the POV of the Ferris wheel, which was actually down. You gotta love that. And what are your thoughts about Hersheypark there? Are you a fan of this park? You know, we just dropped the Hersheypark reviews, which will be, you can actually see that right over there above you. So definitely check that out. Let us know what you think of our review of Hersheypark. And once again, summer's done. It's sad, but you know what? I'm always going to be Hersheypark happy.